About 300 people came together outside of City Hall on Wednesday afternoon for a silent protest in response to the mandatory vaccinations for healthcare workers in Alberta and Albertans' freedom of rights. Protesters voiced their displeasure with pandemic protocols and widespread mandates.
In my solidarity for this community that I grew up in, that I was born and raised in, I'm going to do everything that I can to be seen and heard, to say this is wrong. Do not push. Do not force anything. We do not consent. We the people do not consent.
The protest follows a recent announcement from Alberta Health Services requiring all of its employees and contracted healthcare providers, including physicians and other frontline healthcare workers, to be fully immunized for COVID-19 by October 31st. For attendee Marita Stump, the reason she came out was to show her support on a personal level.
People are threatening us, our jobs and our lives. But the thing too is we have that right to choose if we want to live or die.
Rallies like this have been happening in Calgary, Edmonton, and Grand Prairie over the past week. These types of protests have come under fire from AHS and the Alberta government, as most were taking place outside of hospitals, blocking the entrances for people to enter. As for the one in Lethbridge, the group stood in silence for an hour before walking through downtown.
We need our voice heard. Today you didn't hear the voice because it was a silent protest. Even in silence, we can protest the freedoms of people. We don't need a government body telling us what to do. We don't need anyone telling us what to do. We can govern ourselves.
As of September 13th, 71.3% of Albertans 12 or older are fully immunized. For Bridge City News, I'm Karsen Marczuk.